Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about the Azure App Service. So Azure App Service is a platform as a service offering from Azure, is a PaaS offering. So Azure App Service enable you to build and host web apps, mobile backend or a RESTful API in the programming language of your choice without managing infrastructure. So Azure is going to manage your infrastructure. So it offers an auto scaling and high availability, support both Windows and Linux. So you can select an operating system which you want and what all the programming language, and it will go and maintain your backend infrastructure. So it's a PaaS offering. So let's go into the portal.azure.com and create an app service. So I'm here in the portal.azure.com and you can see an app service option over there. So let me go and create an app service. So first is ask for a subscription where you want to create this app service. So as you see that I have a pay as you go subscription here, and let me create a new resource group for this app service. So let me name it as app service RG. And then it will ask for the publish, how you want to publish your code. If you want to view containerized and a Docker container, then you can go and select a Docker container, or you want to publish as a code, then you can go and select the code. And then it will ask for a runtime. So what is your runtime for your application? So you can go and select a runtime. There are different varieties of runtimes that is being supported by both Microsoft and other providers. So you can go and select the .NET Core. In the .NET Core, what version of .NET Core you want to be deploy, or if you are in an ASP.NET application, then you can go and select an ASP.NET, or a Java application, you can go and select the Java version, what version of Java SC or a Tomcat 8.5 and 9.0. Or if you are going to develop a Node.js application, then you can go and select the Node.js version. Right, so you have a Node.js, PHP, all Python, Ruby, so all varieties of runtime stacks are available on here. So let me, for this demo purpose, let me go and select it's a .NET Core 3.0, and if you see that you can go and select the operating system, so you can go and select a Linux or a Windows. If you see the .NET Core is in Microsoft, the .NET Core 3.0 is not supported for the Linux operating systems. Sorry, it is supporting with the Linux operating system, but if I am going with an ASP.NET application, it is not a cross-platform supported application, right? So you can't go and create a Linux operating system for this runtime stack, right? So in that case, I will be going with a .NET Core 3.0 and going with an Windows operating system. So, and then let me go and select the region where I want to create this app. So let me select this as an East US. Okay. And it will ask for an Windows plan for an East US. An app service plan is nothing but a plan that will give you an size and SUK for your apps. So we'll create this app service. It will take a while to create this app service. Meanwhile, we will discuss about the plan and SUK in the docs.microsoft. So let me go and review and create this app service plan. And okay, so there is a validation error. Let me go and check that in the basic. So it will expect an app service name. So we didn't provide a name. So let me go and provide a name. The name need to be an unique within this domain. So you can bring your own domain if you have. Basically here it is using the azure.website.net domain, right? So test app with a random number. So it's a unique name, so within this domain. So I got that name. So let's go and create this app. So meanwhile, we'll go and discuss about the different plans that is been available in the Azure app. So if you see that we select a D1 basic plan, so we have a free, shared, basic, standard, premium and isolated. and different capabilities are being listed out here. So if you are in the free, your number of app in that plan need to be limited to 10, and if you have a shared, you can go and create 100 app in that shared region. And if you are in the basic, your number of apps is unlimited for share, premium, and isolated. And if you can see the disk space, for free they are providing 1 GB, for shared also it's been 1 GB, and basic you will be getting around 50 GB, and standard it's 10 GB, 15 GB, and 250 GB. And instance is if you want to go and create number of instance of your application based on demand, scale up and scale out, then in the free and shared option you can't able to go and scale up and scale out your application. So you need a minimum of basic and standard. So in a basic you can scale up to 3, in a standard you can scale up to 10, and premium it will be up to 20, and in isolated you can go and scale up to 100. And there is no SLA service level agreement for the free and shared, but for basic and above you will be getting 99.95% SLA. So, and few other options are there, the continuous deployment slotting. We'll discuss about this once our app service has been created successfully. So let's go into this portal. So now it's my fault, I didn't create that, so let me go and create this app. So if you see that my app service is being deployed successfully, let me go into this app service. So I can see that app service is being created in the East US location, and I select an app service plan. It's created a brand new app service plan, and it gives me an FTP host name and FTP path to deploy my application. So you can get published profile, you can get the access to deploy this your application into this app service, or you can go and reset the published profile as well. So this is an overview page of your application app service, and you can go and create a deployment slot, right? So when you are discussing about the deployment slot, you need a premium or an standard plan to have a deployment slot. I already have a standard plan, so you can go and check this option over here in the scale up or the scale out your app service plan. So you once you create your app service plan, and if you want to scale up or scale out your app service plan, you can come here in the scale up or the scale out option. So right now my plan is in the production S1, and I will be paying around $73 per month for this. So if you want, okay, I want to scale out this plan actually, so to a shared or something, I can go and select and apply this option over here. So I can go and scale out my plan as well. And you can see that what all the capabilities you will be getting with this F1. You will be getting a memory available and a storage. And if you go with an B1 plan, you will be getting a custom domain. If you want to have a custom domain, you can't achieve that with a shared or a shared infrastructure. So you need a B1 plan to have a custom domain, and manual scale will be up to 3. And if you go with the more production kind of option, so you'll be getting more features here. You will be getting an auto scale and staging slot and deployment backup, right? So you can get a deployment backup memory, and you will be getting a storage of 50 GB disk space. So let's go into the deployment slot and try to understand what is a deployment slot. So you can have a slot in your deployment. Assume a scenario that you have a production. Before going into a production, you have a staging kind of environment. Then you can go and add a slot and name it as a staging slot. So you will stage your application here, and you will be going to a blue-green deployment. So if you see that a blue and a green, so you will be testing all your changes in your staging environment, and you will be swipe back that into your production. So in that, it can be achieved in a reverse way also. You can go and swipe back your staging into the production and production into the staging as well. So that's the one option over here. And you can, in the deployment center, you can go and see your FTP path. So what are the recent activities? So if your code is sitting in any of your repository, in your Azure repository or in a GitHub or a Bitbucket, and you can go and build a CI/CD and publish your code into the Azure App Service. And if you want to create a custom domain, and so before that, let me go into the overview page, and it will give you a default URL for that, right? So if you see that the test app random number dot azure website.net, so it's an Azure domain we will be connecting. So we don't want this URL, so you want your own URL for this app, then you can go and create a custom domain and go and add your custom domain on this app. So you can go and configure your custom domain. You can go and create a custom domain in the GoDaddy or any other third-party provider, and you need a CNAME to be added into this your custom domain. So this is a very basic introduction to create an app service. So I will come up with one more video in the app service to explain a couple of other features, whether you are seeing here to how to create a web job and an app service plan, and how you go and debug your application once you are deployed, and how you can do an application insight. So I'll come up with another video for that. So right now it's an overview of how to create an app service in Azure. Thank you.